Welcome to Nexus Consultancy. We provide professional and strategic services specializing in ISO management systems standards on quality, environmental, occupational health and safety, food safety and many other standards. At Nexus Consultancy, consulting is more than just giving advice. To us, consulting is about building the connection with customers, solving their problems, implementing the change and at last, and helping them to grow. Our company's purpose is simple, which is to empower business and people. We have dedicated 14 years in helping businesses to achieve operational processes improvement and ISO certifications. Having served thousands of companies, Nexus Consultancy has truly built a legacy in helping customers achieve long-term business growth. We have served companies from GLCs, SMEs to big corporations from wide range of industries. We will work closely with you to create a customized consultation as unique as you are, offering you a truly value-added service which fulfill your business needs and objectives. We believe in what we do, and we would like to do it for you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. Today, I'm going to share with you the 6 key food safety predictions for year 2023. I hope this sharing will give you some insights or ideas on what to do in your food safety management system. My name is Danielle. I'm from Nexus Consultancy, and we work with business leaders and their team to improve their business processes through management system. As we start the new year, many food safety professionals in the industry are looking forward to the development that will have the greatest impact in 2023. With that in mind, Novelize founder and CEO Karim from Kinoche compiled the following 6 predictions for the future of food safety. So who is he? Kinoche has a master's degree in business development and a background as a food scientist engineer. Novelize, his company, is a food safety and quality software company. So some of the largest food producers in the world are clients of his company, which helps them to improve their productivity by digitizing their food quality and also safety processes. So what Kinoche thinks will happen in year 2023 are these 6 key predictions. Number 1, more transparency will be desired by consumer. And the second prediction is focus on long-term sustainability. Number 3, strengthen your food safety system audit readiness. And 4th, use technology to bridge the manpower shortage gap. And 5, manage food safety crisis. And lastly, number 6, use digitalization to improve efficiency and food safety system. So today I'm going to share with you each of these predictions. How would you benefit from these predictions in your company? So first one, transparency. Although food traceability has been a hot topic for some time, it has really taken off in the past year due to COVID-19 pandemic. People these days are more concerned about provenance of their food than ever before, something that used to be taken for granted by the food industry. So traceability is predicted to receive even more attention and investment in the industry in year 2023. So how to achieve transparency? Transparency is about traceability, which is the ability of the company to track food from its origin to its destination, providing details on where and also how the food is produced, processed, and also distributed. But how to achieve it? So here I share with you 3 tips to achieve traceability in your food safety management system. Number 1, knowing the origin of materials you use. Where does the material come from? If you are buying from a trading agent, do you know who is the original manufacturer? And second, look into the processing activities. So are you able to trace each production processes, their batches from the material used, which processing lines, and until the products are transferred to warehouse for storage? And the third area that we should look into for traceability is distribution. So trace where your products are sold to And also information that we should know include the product batches, quantity, and their destination. So traceability will ensure your capability of managing and also solving the food safety crisis, such as in the event of product recall. So that is the first prediction, more transparency. And number two, focus on long-term sustainability. As we all aware of, sustainability has become a hit trend in the business world nowadays. So the trend toward more sustainable production methods become more and more popular as business begin to see their potential for profit. So as more and more business join the sustainability initiative, matrix will be developed to evaluate how well this company meeting their sustainability goal. So for food industry, sustainability for food safety involves a variety of practices. These include proper handling of food, proper storage and transportation, and the use of sustainable production methods such as organic farming and crop rotation. Additionally, it also involves the use of environmental friendly packaging material. So, how food companies can meet the demand for sustainability? So, here I share you with 4 tips. First, looking into sourcing. Sourcing is one key aspect. Consumers want to know if food ingredients are local, organic, fair trade, or produced using sustainable farming practices. People who are looking for more sustainable food products may lean towards clean label, okay, products that have ingredients that they recognize, no preservative, and whole food farm to table approach. Right. So second area that we can look into for sustainability is packaging. Okay, packaging is another big component of sustainability. More sustainable packaging is often recyclable, compostable, lighter weight, and increasingly reusable. So using less packaging is another good practice, such as maybe opting to leave out a liner and then from a package. Okay, the third initiative that we can do for sustainability is producing more plant-forward products. It is an additional way nowadays the food industry is working to embrace sustainability, particularly because factory animal farming can be controversial. So more people are actually looking to adopt vegan or vegetarian diet habits, either for health reasons or environmental reasons, or just because they like it. So, however, even omnivores are intentionally eating more plant-forward meals and trying meatless protein like Beyond Meat and vegan district. So people often see plant-based foods as healthier than the meat product. And number 4, reduce food waste in the supply chain is also very important. Many companies are looking to eliminate waste in their manufacturing, during shipping, and also at retail stage. They are also working to repurpose or reuse food waste in their products. So for example, an ice cream company gets extra food waste from a local brewery and use it as an ingredient to make ice cream flavors. So many food companies are actually starting similar partnerships to reduce waste and promote sustainability. All right, so moving on to the third prediction, food safety audit readiness. So due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many food companies had to continue their certification through remote audit for the past 2 to 3 years. As we sail through the COVID-19 pandemic crisis, audits of the food plants are started being conducted physically at site, and this trend will continue to rise in 2023. So now that all the food facility and food plant are fully opened, it is absolutely necessary to check that everything is in order to guarantee that audit will go off smoothly. So now, why audit readiness is important? For any food business, when you are always ready for audit, it means the company ensures that the practices are compliant with the food safety regulations and it is following the food safety best practices. So they constantly identify any gaps in the system and give the company the opportunity to make necessary changes. So here are the 4 key steps that I would like to share with you to strengthen your audit readiness. Number 1, review your current food safety program and plan the audit. Right? So what do we need to review is your current food safety management system documentation. You should already do this at least once a year or whenever there are changes. But it is always a good idea to give it a check one more time before the actual audit. So number 2, prepare your team. So prepare all team members who will participate in the audit, which include auditors and your auditees. So they need to feel comfortable with their roles and also expectation during the audit. They need to familiarize themselves with the SOP and be ready to answer questions from the auditors. So retrain your employee if necessary. It is also important to have an open communication between your food safety, quality, and also operation teams. So organize an internal meeting with all of the team will be participating in the audit so that everyone is on the same page. And then the next thing that you can do is perform an internal audit prior to the actual external audit to verify your food safety program is working. So after you review your current food safety management system and prepare your employees, then it is time to perform an internal audit. So this internal audit will serve as a test run before an external audit takes place. So it helps you to verify your food safety program is actually implemented correctly and is achieving your food safety goals. And then after that, step number four, after the internal audit is you need to evaluate the internal audit results and take necessary corrective actions, right? So fix any issues that came up. Record corrections or updates your procedure. So if things are not addressed promptly during the internal audit or after the internal audit, they will become a problem during the external audit as well. All right, so moving on to the next number 4 prediction is to use technology to bridge the manpower shortage gap. So we all know that the shortage of available workers has been a hot topic in the industry, including the food industry over the past year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So in 2023, Kinushe anticipates that AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning will play a pivotal role in assisting the sector in making up for the existing labor shortfall. Okay, so how technology works in this case? So number 1, with automated process. So automated process can help reduce labor costs, increase efficiency, and make food production easier and faster. So example, automated robots can take over tasks such as sorting, packing, and labeling food products. So freeing up human workers to focus on more complex activities. And second, technology can also help bridge the labor shortage gap by helping to recruit and retain talent in your company. So technology-based recruitment tools can make it easier to find the right candidate, while employee engagement and retention platform can help to keep workers satisfied and motivated. So technology can also be used to train and educate workers so that they can perform their jobs more efficiently. So finally, technology can also help bridge the labor shortage gap by improving productivity. So how do we do that? By streamlining the processes and making them more efficient, technology can help reduce labor cost and increase profits. So for example, the use of cloud-based software will significantly reduce the time spent on information sharing manually via email. All right, so the next prediction, number 5, is to ensure your crisis manager is close by to manage crisis in food safety. So thanks to social media, the rapid pace and never-ending nature of new modern news coverage, whenever a food safety crisis happens, it can feel like a a big issue, it can feel like an emotional roller coaster. So you know when bad things happen, the news can spread very fast on social media. That's why it is very important to engage a crisis manager who is well versed in social media and knowing well how to handle, deal with the food safety incidents when it happened. So the role of a crisis manager in food safety is very important, as they are responsible to maintain and improve the food safety. So they are often tasked with responding to incidents when it happened, and also managing the risk of food contamination and any other issue. So crisis managers are in charge. What they do is, number one, they identify the issue, the risk, they assess it, and then they control the risk related to food safety. They are also responsible to develop and implement plans to reduce the risk of food safety contamination, such as design and monitor food safety system, conduct the food safety audits, and provide training and education. So they are also involved in the investigation of food safety issue and the implementation of corrective action. They may also be called upon to oversee the investigation of foodborne illness outbreak in your company, coordinate with government agencies, and provide guidance and advice to organizations on food safety regulations. So oftentimes, a crisis manager in this case, it can be your quality department manager. So if you don't have one, it is time to consider hiring one. All right, and lastly, number 6 prediction is more digitalization. So approximately 50% of today's food safety business make use of AI in some capacity. While many in the industry may be concerned of the big investment on digital transformation, because we all know that it's expensive, it's not cheap. But the more critical approach is to employ AI and machine learning to solve certain problems as they rise. So as time goes on, Kinoshi foresee that digitalization of food production facility is expected to become more and more popular. So when it comes to digitalization, these are the 4 key areas that you can focus on. Number 1, customer experience. So a customer-focused platform that helps a company create a customer experience that is consistent, unified and modern, and able to create and streamline customer experience across all channels and services. So with this digitalization, it helps transforming customer experience by helping business to gain a better understanding on what customer wants and be more agile in delivering tailored experience. So digitalization enhances customer experience. How they do it is through, number 1, automate the process. Number 2, you'll be able to personalize your product and also services for your customer. Number 3, better connectivity. Number 4, better accessibility. So whenever customer want to access your information, they are able to do so on the digital platform. Number 5, it provides use analytical insights that what is the customer preference, satisfaction level, and so on. Okay, the second area in digital transformation that we can look into is the data and analytics. So a data focus that ensure the company can use the data and analytics to make informed decisions, enhance business process transformation, and more. So data and analytics could also help improve insights, especially related to food safety, performance monitoring. So accurate current information is no longer a luxury for company. It is a must in today's world. And the third area is cloud computing. So providing a digital infrastructure that enable your people and company to access information and communicate freely is a basic need nowadays. So cloud computing allows your people to access applications, information, and also they can store the information online. So the user does not own the server or hardware, but instead rents them from a provider. Okay, and the fourth area is mobility. So mobility here means implementing wireless access technology, mobile environments to facilitate the sharing of information. So companies need to embrace mobility because most of the employees nowadays, they do use smartphones and tablets to access information. So if they don't, they risk losing out on the business. So mobility can actually help you to access information faster and more efficient way. All right. And so here are the 6 food safety predictions from Kinushe, the founder and CEO of Novalize. So if you find it useful, please share this webinar with your friends or someone you know that is going to benefit from this. If you have any questions, please click the link below to ask your question. We'll try our best to answer you as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye.